in here. You need a band. So from here, take that band, open it out, stand on it, and then grab the sides. Separate the feet a little bit more. Take the flap of the band forward. And then just make sure the sides are even, that you don't have one tension more on one side. Now keep that length in your spine. Standing up nice and tall. You know, hold it there. Now breathe in. And then on the exhale, drop your chin. And then just slowly start to roll down. The band will become loose at the bottom as you roll down. Keep that weight forward towards the toes. Holding it there, we breathe in. And then exhale to slowly curling up again through that spine, tuck, and then just lengthen the arms. And have enough resistance in the band, so when you're at the top here, you can feel a little bit of length in your arms, almost like the band's pulling your hands down towards your feet. Then again, take a nice breath in, exhale to drop that chin, slowly start to roll forward through the spine, weight stays forward, holding it there, we breathe in. And then again, exhale to tuck that pelvis, pull the hips forward, restack, and then reach to the top of the head. Let's do one more. And breathe in, and exhale to drop that chin, slowly rolling forward through the spine, getting that nice flexion in the back. Breathe in at the bottom, and then exhale to slowly restack, tuck, getting length back into your band, and then reaching through the top of the head. Now holding it there, just bring your hands a little bit forward in front of your hips. Again, you can adjust the band if you're finding it's a little bit heavier, just make the band longer. If you want it tighter, just make the band shorter. Now keep your hands forward so they stay a bit in front of your legs. And now from there, bend your elbows and pull your hands up towards your shoulders. And then slowly lower it down. Make sure that your elbows aren't tucked too close to your body. Make sure your arms are loose, step forward. And then bend, and then pull the band, engage the biceps. And then slowly lengthen the arms. Careful that you don't lean back, so your back stays nice and straight. And bend those arms, keep that length, hold it there. And slowly lower it back. And again, contract lower abs, bend those arms. You can see Quinton's got his wrists nice and long, there's no bending at this wrist joint. And then slowly lower down. And again, and bend. And slowly lower, let's do two more. And then pull those hands up towards the shoulders. And slowly drop. And again, bend those hands, pull the hands up. And back, last one. And bend. And then lengthen the arms. Keep the arms there next to your sides. Again, adjust the band if needed, if you want it heavier or lighter. And then just tip over to the right side. As you tip over, you'll feel the left side is going to pull, that band's going to get a little bit tighter. This right side, the hands loose and floppy, no resistance. And then just tip yourself back up. Then go up and over to the other side, putting down on that band. Holding it there, keeping your shoulders forward, hips forward as if you're in between two pieces of glass. And then slowly slide back to center. And again, over to that right side. And then come back to the middle. Then over to the left side. And bring it back to center. And then do two more, one to each side. Up and over. And bring it back. And then end on the left. And then come back to the center there. Good. Then from there, let go of the right strap. Just let that hand just flop. Band is on the floor. Holding it there. Now that left hand, you're going to bring that hand a little bit forward. Keep it a little bit more forward. Make sure that you haven't turned your body. Shoulders stay open. And then from there, bend that elbow. Now that elbow here, hand your hand a little bit forward. And then slowly lower that arm down. So that elbow, careful that you don't let it tuck back. So keep it where it is. And then bend at this elbow joint. If you're feeling your neck or shoulders, make the band a little bit longer. Or lower your arm a little bit lower. And then lower it down. And then extend. And bring it back, just warming up those shoulders. Into that bicep again. But now you'll find single arm. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. And bend. straighten, and one more. Now straighten that arm, hold it there, keep it there, stay there. Now with a straight arm, again, see how it is on your upper track, lift that arm up, get it in line with your shoulder, hold it, and then lower it slightly down. So now, work a little bit here into this deltoid, into that pec as well, and lift that arm up, and lower it down, keeping the length in the neck, and again, and lift, no change in the posture of the spine, keep straight, and lower down, and again, and lift that arm, and slowly drop, keep drawing into your lower abs, and lift that arm, and slowly lower, and again, and lift the arm, careful that you're not locking the elbow joints, keep a softness in the elbow, and last one, and lift, hold it there. Try and keep the endurance of it. Keep it in that static hold. And lower down. Good. Then let go of that side. Bend the knees. Pick up the other side. Same. Keep it more or less the same resistance as you had on the other arm. So make sure that you haven't changed it. So the arms work evenly. Then move that arm a little bit forward. Keep it a little bit forward. Then bend at that elbow and bring your hand up towards your shoulder. And then lower it. Just extend it so the arm stays in front of you, and bend, and then extend, and bend, and extend. Keep contracting lower abs, focus on that length, and bend, and bring it back, and then straighten out that arm, and again, and bring it in, and lengthen, and bring it in, and lengthen, last one, and bend, hold, extend that arm, lift it up a little bit, keep it there, hold it there, then lower that arm down, and then lift it up with a straight arm, pulling back under that shoulder blade, and lower that arm down. And again, and lift without leaning back with the shoulders, and bring that arm down. And again, and lift, and lower, and again, and lift, and drop, last 3, and bring that arm up, shoulder height, and drop, and 2 more, and lift, and then the last one, you're going to hold it there at the top, lift that arm, keep it there, hold it, and then lower that down. Okay, then from there, you can step off the band, bring it up, hold it in your hands, palms face up, elbows pull back, and then just make it again, not too tight, but either close your thumb over the band. If it's uncomfortable on your fingers, you can close all 10 fingers and just hold that band. See what feels more comfortable for your wrists. And then holding it, almost like you're holding a tray. Your hands don't drop lower, they don't lift higher. And then also careful that you're not squeezing your elbows into your body. Almost imagine that you've got 2 loaves of bread under your arms that you don't want to squash. Now holding it there, focusing on the shoulder joints, so into those external rotators of the shoulders. Back again stays nice and straight. Gently pull out on the band, even distance apart. Have a little peek down at your hands if they're even. And then slowly bring it back. When you bring it in, careful that you don't let go all the resistance. Make sure you've kept a bit of resistance in it. And then again, you just hold and pull out. Keep that length in that spine still. And then a little release. And then again, you just pull out. No change in the wrists. Keep the length of the wrists. And bring it back. And pull out. If you're feeling your neck here, the band's a bit heavy, then make it a little bit lighter. And bring it in. And again, and pull out. And bring it back. And again, and pull out, keeping those shoulder blades nice and flat at the back there, so they're not squeezing together, they're staying against the ribs. And bring your hands forward. And one more, and pull out. And keep it out. Hold it there. Keep that sort of static hold again. Keep it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands in. Similar, but now you're only going to go with one arm. So start the same way. Pull a little bit out. Keep it there. We'll start with the left hand. Pull that left hand out. Careful the elbow doesn't now sway or move far away from the body. And bring it back in. Shoulders stay open, same arm. And take it out. 2. And bring it back. You can see Quentin's alignment is still standing nice and straight, nothing's leaning. 3. And bring it back. And 4. Also check your knees if you don't lock them. And bring them back. Keep length out the lower back and out. And slowly bring it back. And again, and pull out. And bring it back. One more, and pull out. Now hold it there. Keep it out. Keep that length here. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring that right hand or that left hand in. Keep a bit of resistance in it. Then change over to the right hand. And we pull out for 1. And then a little release. Don't release it all the way. And 2. And bring it back. And 3. And bring it back. And 4. And back. Keep length across his collarbone. And out. And bring it back. And lose all that resistance. And hold it there. Now stay there. Keep it there in that static hold. Keep it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. And then just lower the arms, shake the shoulders, just wiggle them around a little bit. Just to get a bit of movement in them. Now take the band, hands face down, take it quite wide. The reason being you don't want it to get stuck as it goes over your shoulders, and you want to get a stretch across your chest. So it will be a bit loose and floppy initially. You can always adjust and change the intensity of it. Now from there, start to lift your arms up towards the ceiling, pull on the band, rotate the shoulders, wrists, and take that band overhead behind you against the buttocks. So get it to stretch and open up your chest and shoulders. Then lift the arms up, bring a little bit in the elbows, take it over the head, and bring your arms down. So if you're happy with the resistance, you leave it there. Obviously, the shorter the band becomes, the more intense it's going to be to take it over. And again, and lift the arms, rotate. You can see Quentin's not changing his body to get the band over. Your arms are moving over your head. Your head's not changing to let your band go over. And bring it back to the front. So one tends to do that little pokey chin when that band comes back. And lift the arms, take that band overhead behind you, over towards the buttocks. And then just end in front, bring that band back, taking it over through the shoulders and back. And then you can relax there, keep the band in your hands. Sit on your mat, bend legs, face me. And then while you're sitting there, tie that band around your legs. Tie it twice. I would say start from the top, wrap it around, bring it back to the front, then it's just easier to tie and make a double knot so it's not going to fall out. Okay. Once you've got, don't tie it too tight, because keep in mind you still need to be able to move, so you don't want it depends on the intensity of your band. If you've got a thinner band, tie it more. If you've got a thick band, I wouldn't tie it too tight, otherwise you're not going to be able to change your legs. And then slowly roll down from there, lie on your back, hands are next to you, then just adjust the feet, move them back. Keep going, a little bit more. Good. Now holding it there, make sure your feet aren't too far in front of you. And the way to check that is have a look at your knees. Obviously, the closer your feet go to your body, it's going to load your knees a little bit. So if it's uncomfortable on your knees, then just move your feet forward. So just see what feels comfortable. Now, once you're there, separate your feet and pull them apart. So now, as soon as you take your feet wider or away from each other, you'll find the resistance becomes more in the band, and then you're getting the outer part of your legs to activate, a little bit in that SI joint. Careful that you don't change your lower back. So pull in your stomach, keep the support for the lower back. Nothing should change in that pelvis. So you're just moving the legs, you're isolating out of those hip joints. You're going to take both legs, open those knees out to the side, press into your band, hold it there, nothing else changes, and then just bring it in slightly without just bringing everything back. So keep a bit of resistance, keep energy in your legs the whole time, hold the lower abs again, stabilize that back, press out with your legs, and then try and press as evenly as you can. Be careful that you don't dominate the side, so keep awareness of what your legs are doing, and then slowly bring it back without losing all that resistance. Then press out again, and then a little release, and then again, and press outwards, and release. See how it is on the hips and sides as well. So you're moving in that hip joint, and bring it back, and press out, a little bit more on that leg, and then bring it back. Now the last one, press out, hold it, keep it going in that static hold, keep it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it in slightly. So you brought it in about 10 or 20%, hold it, so there's still resistance. Now the left leg stays as it is. Try not to let the hips tuck or tilt, just the right leg here. Press out to the side, so your left leg's holding you, don't push it too much, keep the support and then bring it back. So only the one leg, and 2. Keep the length in your arms. Press out for 3. Press out for 4. Press out 5. Press out for 6. Press out for 7. 3 more. And 8. 9. Now last one and 10. Bring that right leg in. Hold it there. Keep a bit of resistance left in it. Then only the left leg. And we press out that left leg, keeping the hip still so you don't get that rotation. This right hip stays heavy, you're not lifting anything, bring it slowly back. Take it out again for 2. And press it out for 3. And out for 4. And 5. 6. Good. Keep contracting low at 7. Out, and just do 2 more, and then the last one, and press out, bring that leg in, relax a little bit, but there's always a bit of resistance left in that band. Keep the leg in your arm still, chin stays in that tuck, make sure you're still in a neutral with that spine. Now contract your lower abs, and then exhale, tuck your pelvis and go out of neutral. So now you're in a little bit of an imprint of that lower back. Then just take it back into neutral. So just mobilize the lower back, everything else stays still. Legs are working a little bit because you're pressing out a tiny bit into that band. And then again, exhale to go into a tuck and just pull those hips down. Then take it back into a neutral. And then again, and exhale to tuck. Now this time, keep that tuck. Draw your sit bones together, so squeeze the glutes. Press actively out a little bit more into your band. There we go, and then lift the buttocks, slowly curl up. Peel through the spine, tuck, so not too high. See how the knees are. Hold the ankle, keep that tuck. Keep that little bit of resistance in your band, and then exhale to slowly curl down one little piece, all the way through the spine into your neutral. At the bottom, you can have a quick little breather with the legs. Then contract first. Then exhale to tuck that pelvis. Press out with your legs, squeeze your glutes, lift the buttocks. Holding it there, keep a little bit of weight to the inside of your feet. Your feet do change a bit because you are pressing out with your knees, but careful that your feet aren't rolling outwards. And then exhale to slowly curl down through the spine, one vertebra at a time, and into your neutral. Let's do one more where we stay at the top, so contract again, tuck, curling up. Careful that your hips, one hip doesn't drop, so keep both glutes holding on, so line up those hips. Now keep that alignment, keep your glutes squeezing, pressure stays out the band. Now keep that pressure out, holding on to your glutes, tip your pubic bone up and little squeezing. Now remember, it's coming from your buttocks, so careful that you're not just lifting up your hips, you're squeezing and you lift. 2, squeezing at 3, squeezing at 4, squeezing at 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8, pause, breathe in, and then exhale to control it down, back to neutral, and then release the legs. We'll do one more little set of those, and contract, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes, slowly curl up, peeling up through the spine, one little piece at a time. Keep that length, tension stays in that band still, hold that tension to that band, then tip that pubic bone up, little squeezes 1, squeezing at 2, squeezing at 3, squeezing at 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Hold it there, breathe in. Now exhale. exhale to control it down. Remember the tension stays in that band all the way back and then into your neutral. Once you're in your neutral, you can just bring your knees together, feet together, and then slide that band out. So it should be easier just to get it off. Once you're there, and then you can just relax it. Relax for a second or two for now. Keep that band handy. Take your hands behind your head, interlace the fingers. Rest your head into your hands. Almost feel like your feet want to push away from you. If it's uncomfortable in the knees and the angle, you can move your feet even a little bit forward. Keep the space. Keep your knees and feet together. Now from there, you breathe in and then exhale, come up into your chest lift. So you're going to fold over the ribs. So now you've been pressing out. Now you're doing the opposite. You're squeezing in. So these inner thighs are working. Holding it there. If it's uncomfortable on your knees, you can put a little pillow or a little cushion between your knees. And then slowly lower back down again. And then again. And exhale, lift. Keep the neck long. Holding it there. Contract the stomach. Keep that leg under your shoulder blades. And slowly lower down. You happy with the tension? And again. And exhale to lift. Contract. Tighten the stomach. Hold. And slowly lower back down. Now when you drop those ribs, keep them lengthened. You're not arching your back. Keeping neutral. And exhale and bend and move from that mid there. Pushing your head into your hands. Hold it there. And then slowly lower back down. And then again. And exhale to lift. Contract. Hold it. Keep it there. And slowly lower back down again. And just stay there. Let's do 3 more. And exhale to lift. Sorry. And just keep it there. And slowly lower back down. Now on this next one, stay at the top. So we're going to breathe in. Exhale to come up. Into your lift. Hold that length. Keep a little space open under the chin. Stay there. Now holding it there, we're going to lift the right leg up, left leg up. Keep that neutral lower back, draw the legs in. Keep it there. Now the legs stay tabletop. Slowly lower your body down. Don't let your back arch. If you're feeling discomfort, drop a leg down to the floor. Now exhale, come up, lengthen that neck, hold it, scoop it in the stomach, tighten the sides of the lower abs, and slowly lower back down. And again, and exhale, lift, hold, and slowly lower back down. Last 2, and contract, keep that length so there's no pulling on your neck, and slowly lower down, keeping that lower back neutral. 1 more. Now exhale to lift, hold that height, drop your right leg down, keep your left leg tabletop, and lower your chest down. So the left leg stays tabletop. Now we're going to change it slightly. So exhale, come up into your lift, lower the left leg down, lift the right leg up, keep the right leg up, and then lower your chest down. Keep that neutral. Now exhale, come up into your chest lift, right leg drops, left leg lifts, chest drops. And again, and exhale to lift, hold it, lower the leg, lift the other leg, lower the chest. 1 last little set, lift, lower that leg, lift the left leg, lower that chest, keep the chest down, lift the other leg, so right leg lifts, legs stay together. Now exhale, come up into your chest lift, reach to the back of your legs, give yourself a little lift up, hold that little extra height, hands from there behind your head, hold it there, keep the legs there, rotate over towards the right, keeping both shoulder blades off, come back to the center. Now alternate, go over to the left, lifting the shoulders, keeping those frame of those elbows open, back to center, and twist. Lifting up, careful that you're not just moving at the neck, and center. So twist from that mid back and rotate, come to center, hold it there, drop your right leg, left leg, keep your chest up though, reach to the back of your legs, give yourself a little lift, hold it extra high, put your hands back behind your head, support that leg, twist over to the left side. Now know those hips don't move, come back, careful of that neck, that you're not just turning at that upper body, make sure your middle back is moving, and twist from the sides, and back, sides even. Take your legs over to the right side, lifting that top hip. Left shoulder blade stays heavy. Get that rotation in that spine. Just hold it there, breathing in, breathing out. 2 more, breathe in, and exhale out. And 1 more, breathe in, and then exhale, contract that left side, pull the legs back to the center, weights the same on the sit bones, unhook and switch the legs. So right leg goes over the left, legs go over to the left side, right shoulder blade stays heavy, keep that nice and length on that side, ribs, keep them closed. I feel like you're pulling your arms to different sides of the room, so there's energy in your arms and chest. Just stay there again, just take a nice breath in, and exhale out. Again, breathe in, and exhale out. Last one, breathe in, and then exhale, contract that right side, pull the legs back into center, unhook the legs, keep a little space between the knees and feet. You're going to grab that band, just make sure it's close by. Lift the hands, grab hold of your band, then take that right foot, lift that right foot up, put it around the top of that foot. Make sure that it's around the toes. Otherwise it might slip off your foot. Then tuck your elbows in, so make sure the band isn't too tight. Straighten this leg up, so right leg straightens, the one that has the band. Flex your foot, hold it there. Keep your tailbone heavy so you're not changing your lower back, keeping that leg straight. If you find that it's becoming nervy, then just bend your knee a little bit. Now take this right leg and then just bring it closer to you, so put it a little bit closer to you. So that hip flexor works a little bit, hamstring is also pulling a little bit more, and then release it slightly. Now keep pressing up with that heel. You're going to lift that leg up, and then a little release. And pull that leg up and keep pushing up with your heels. I feel like you're trying to put a footprint on the ceiling. And pull that leg towards you, and then a little release. And pull that leg in, and release. And pull that leg towards you, release. Now last one, pull the leg towards you, but now keep it there. Hold it there. Now the leg stays there. Point your foot, so push your toes up into the band, and then flex your foot. Then point and flex. So get into that ankle joint, and as you point, feel the top of your foot works. And point and flex. And point and flex. And point and flex. And point and flex. Last one set, point. Flex, hold that flexion. If you need to have a quick little breather, just bend that leg in, just to release it for a sec. See how it is on the hip itself. Then extend that leg up again to the ceiling. Pull down the toes, push up that heel. Now your left leg, start to lengthen along the mat. It doesn't have to go straight. Careful that it doesn't change your back. So if you force it straight, you'll find your pelvis might rotate, which you don't want. So try and keep your hips in line, neutral lower back. Then take this right leg slightly across your midline, and then drop it down, circle it out, and then catch it at the top. So what's nice at the band, it sort of guides that leg. So don't make your range too big. You want those hips to be still. And just make sure you end the movement, so you pause at the top. Then you go to the next one, so it's not a continuous circle the whole time. You make it in a circle, you pause, you end your circle. In, down, out, and up. In, down, out, and up. Moving in that hip joint, so the pelvis is nice and stable. You're getting range in that hip. Do one more. And then pause at the top, hold it there, change direction. So now go out, down, in slightly and out. So same range of motion, don't want two crazy circles. You want to keep that focus on disassociating that leg out of the hip. That pelvis isn't rotating, you're not getting a rocking feeling. And in or out, down, in and up. Out, down, and up. Last one. Out, down, in and hold. Bend that leg in, bring the other leg in, lift it up, put your foot or change your feet over. And then take your right leg out. Then just starting with the stretch first, extend this left leg, push your heel up. Elbows are tucked in so nothing's pulling into your neck. How's your band here? Is it slipping? Holding it there. Then from there, just pull that leg a little bit closer to you, and then a little release. Try and keep everything else nice and still. You're just moving in that leg. You get a little bit of flexion at that hip joint, and then a little bit loose. And again, you put it closer, and release. And pull it in, and release. And pull that leg up, and release. And pull it up. You might find a leg might be a little bit looser. And lift. And drop. Now one more. Pull the leg up, hold it there, keep it here. And then again, add that foot. Push up with the toes and then flex. And 2. And flex. And 3. And flex. And 4. And flex. And 5. And 6. If the other leg doesn't go out anywhere, 7. And one more, 8. Now flex that foot. Hold it. Keep it there. Then just get out of it for a sec. Bend the leg just to relax it. Hold it so it's out that stretch. Then extend this leg, straighten that leg up, pull the heel to the ceiling, pull the leg a little bit closer, and then hold it here. So it's standing there. Right leg now starts to lengthen along the mat. Again, it doesn't have to go straight. Go to where you feel comfortable, where your hips are, your back doesn't change. Now take this left leg slightly across your midline, drop it down, circle out, and then catch it in. In, down, out, and out. Same control, so that pelvis is staying still. You're just moving freely within that hip joint. And back. In, down, out, and out. In, down, out, and out. In, down, out, and out. Last 2. And one more. Now pause it there, hold it. Keep pushing that heel to the ceiling, change the direction. So go out now, in and out. Out, down, in and out. Out, down, in and up. Out, down, in and up. Out, down, in and up. Last 2. And out, down, in and up. Last 1. Out, down, in. Lift, hold it there at the top, stay there. Then you can bend this leg in. You can take your foot out. You can let go of the band. You might find your hands work a little bit too, holding the band. Then take your right leg. Just contract lower abs first. Right leg, lift that right leg up, turn the knee out, put your ankle on top. Hold it there. Lift that left leg up, grab the back of it, and just pull that leg towards your chest. Hold that there, getting a bit of stretch into that hip. If you feel any discomfort in your neck, you can put a little pillow or a towel under your head. Just hold it there. Just breathe in, breathe out. Keep that stretch in that right hip and glute. And then you can slowly let go the back of that leg, lower that leg down, and then switch your legs around. Change them, so right leg. The left leg now on top of the right, lift that right leg, grab the back of that right leg, put it towards your chest, and just keep it there. And then the same, just breathing in, breathing out. Just hold it. Just don't force any range. So if you find that it doesn't want to open, you can just bring that knee in a little bit. So the angle is fine, as long as you still feel a bit of stretch into that hip. And just keep it there. And then you can slowly let go of the back of that leg, lower that leg, and hook. And then move your feet a little bit forward to the front of the mat, not too much, just so that angle of your legs have changed. Then lift your arms up to the ceiling, palms face each other. Careful your hand aren't too narrow, so open them wide within the shoulders slightly. Now inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, bring your arms down to the sides. Now slowly start to curl up. If you need a little bit of assistance, you can walk your hands to the back of the legs. Give yourself a little lift up. Once you're there at the top, you're going to grab hold of your band again. Lift your toes, so put weight into your heels, bring your legs in a little bit, and then hook that band around your feet. Okay, so make sure that it's nicely on your feet. And then once you get across the band, so switch it around, and then just sort of cross it, so your hands are there. Bend your elbows, pull your elbows in a little bit. Now your back will be slightly bent, but careful that you're not just flat, so there's a little bit of activation to that lower abs. Lift your chest. Good. You can move your legs a little bit forward, so see how it is on your hip flexors. Okay, good. Now once you're there, you've got that position. Now from there, you're going to pull on the left side. So you're going to pull that back and turn your body, pull this elbow back. So this hand goes forward a little bit. So your right hand goes forward, left hand rolls back, spine rotates, and then bring your hands back. Again, adjust the intensity of the strap. The shorter you make it, the tighter it will be. If it's too much, just make your band looser. Then now go to the other side. So the right hand pulls, left hand just pulls a little bit forward, and you twist your spine. Almost feel like you're looking back over that right shoulder. And then slowly come back. So your hips stay square, nothing's turning in the hips, your spine is rotating. Left elbow pulls back, spine rotates, twist, and then come back. And just sitting there, you should feel the hips working, hip flexors, and change, and right arm twist. Careful that you don't just turn your head, that it sort of moves more from that spine. And then come back in, and then just do one more little set. And left arm pulls back. And then slowly bring it in. And then the right arm pulls back, twist. And then come back to center. Once you're back to the center, unhook the feet. Take that there, like you did earlier, tie it around twice. Start from the top, and then just wrap it around. That's it. And then it's just easier. You can do it either way, as long as you double it, and then you tie it twice, so it's not going to unloose. And then the same, you don't want it too tight. You should still be able to maneuver your legs a little bit. And then just make sure you've tied it, so it's not going to undo. Once you've tied it twice, you've made a double knot, lie on the side, lengthen out that bottom arm. Okay. Good. So bottom arm is either straight. If it's uncomfortable, bend your arm. Hold it there. Get a towel if needed, just to support that neck. And now the knees. Good, you can see Quinton's already corrected himself. Knees are just below the hips. Feet are in line with your buttocks. Now this length stays here. So you want to keep reaching out of this top hip. So that top hip, that bottom hip, stay in line with each other. You're lifting out of this bottom side. So there's a little gap here. There's a little hole. If that gap closes, and you've lost your neutral. So nothing must be in that lower back. Then just holding it there. You're keeping it there. Feet press into each other. So top foot pushes down. Lift this top knee up. Now as you lift that top knee up, that top hip shouldn't roll back. Hold it there. If you find that your band is a bit tight, you can always make it a little bit looser. But feel a lot of activation in that glute. Might feel a little bit of quad too, but mainly that side piece of the glute. And then slowly lower it down again. Then again, and press up. Nothing's pushing with that stabilizing hand, you're just relaxing it. And then slowly drop it. And then again, and press up. You can see Quinton's keeping nice control here, nothing's rolling back, he's keeping his neutral lower back and lowering that leg. And again, and press up. Shoulders stay relaxed, no tension. And release. And again, pressing up. And slowly drop. And again, and press up. Slowly drop. And again, and lift. And slowly lower. Now next one, press up. Hold it here. So keep that pressure up at the band. Keep pressing down with that top foot. Little pulses, small little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there. Just keep that static hold. Keep it. Stay there for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop that leg down. So we're going to do the other side. So you're going to sit up, swing your legs around. Just careful that that knot isn't on your side of your leg there. Same setup, so lengthen out that bottom arm. Make sure it's not too far forward, so move it back a little bit. Feet are in line with your buttock. Get that same setup here with your lower back. Tuck that pelvis. Lift out the bottom side again. Relax your shoulder. Now pressing down with your feet, that top heel presses down into that bottom heel, and then lift up that top leg, moving out from this hip joint so the hip doesn't roll back. Hold it there for a second or two, so find that glute from the side, and then lower that leg down. And then again, and lift and press up, ribs stay in, and slowly drop. And again, and lift and pressing up into that band, and slowly lower. And again, and press up, hold it, and slowly lower. You can see good control here, nothing's changing in his back. And press that heel down, lift that knee up, and slowly drop. And shoulders are relaxed, and lift that leg up, hold it, and slowly drop. Now last two, then we'll add the little pulses, and lift, and slowly drop. And then that last one, lift a little bit more, keep it there, hold it, stay there, and then little pulses, we pass 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it. Now keep that static hold, don't let that leg lower for the last 5, just hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Good. Then from there, I'm just going to help here, but you're going to unknot this. Once you've unknotted it, come sit up, go onto all fours, grab your band, line it up in front of you where your hands are, and obviously don't make it too short. So again, the longer the band, the looser it is, the shorter the band, the tighter it is. So you're on all fours, you're going to keep your right hand on the band, grab with your left hand, and then bend that elbow, pick up the band, and bring the elbow back. Now, keep that elbow more or less in line with your side. So again, don't make it too tight, because keep in mind this arm's going to need to extend back. So if you've made it too tight already, you're not going to be able to lengthen that arm nicely. Now, still focus on keeping the length here. So you're stabilizing your shoulders first. This handle, the right hand that's on that blade needs to stabilize. Be careful now, because your left hand is on the mat, careful that that left shoulder doesn't turn up or tip up. So it almost should feel like that arm is still on the floor. You're contracting your lower abs. Now pull back and extend that left arm behind you, and then bend it. So the elbow stays in the same place. As you extend back, that hand and hip are more or less in line, and bend. Keep your weight a little bit forward so you don't feel like you're leaning back, and bend. And we go 3, and bend. And reach it back 4. Keep lifting out of that other hand, 5. So you're not sitting into that wrist too much. And 6, and 7, 3 more, and 8, keep that length in the lower back, 9, now last one, 10, keep that left arm straight arm, lifting that chest, little pulses up with that arm, and we pulse it up, 1, 2, 3, keep reaching back, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Slowly bring that arm back, place it on the mat, change hands. Now the left hand is on the band, right hand grabs the band, lift it up, bend that elbow. Get stability in your shoulders first. Bend and lift this right arm up, keep that shoulder blade flat. Remember, make the band not too tight so this can extend, and then reach that right arm back and straighten your arm. And then bend at that elbow. Now keep lifting out of here between your shoulder blades. Extend that arm out for 2 and bend. And reach it out for 3, lifting up the chest. And extend it out for 4. Drop it down a little bit. And 5, so think about reaching it back. And 6, bend, 7, and bend, and 8. 1 more. Now 9, hold it there, lift here. Stay there, keep pulling in, straight arm, triceps working, little pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly let go. Bring that band, and just move it away from you so it's out of your way. Hook your feet in, go onto your knees, but have your toes hooked in. Now lift yourself up so you're on your knees. Lift your hands, there we go. Good, hold it there. Good, stay there. Now holding it here. Now keep that there. Take your arms out in front of you. Palms can just face each other. See how it is on your knees. So don't go too far back, but imagine there's sort of like a rod through your spine. So there's nice length in the spine. You're contracting your lower abs. There's that co-contractor between your stomach and your back. Tuck your pelvis, keep your own knee there. And then hinge from your hips and go back. Go, 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 go. Pause. Yeah, quads will work quite a bit, stomach will work, and then exhale to come back. So careful that you don't just bend back from this lower back. That lower back stays nice and long. And then slowly start to hinge back again. Get that co-contraction between your stomach and your back. And slowly come forward. And again, and we hinge. And slowly come back. Do one more. And we hinge. Hold, and then slowly come back. Now you can grab hold of your bag, palms face down, holding the bag, close the fingers. Now start with a little bit of resistance so you can feel activation to the shoulders. Now similar movement, but now as you, before you go, you're going to pull out from the bag, keep resistance, and then hinge back. Keep that resistance, hold, and then as you slowly come up, you let go of the resistance. Pull out and hinge back. Keep that nice straight spine, and then slowly hinge up and release it. Pull out from the band and we hinge, and slowly bring it back. Now one more, and we hinge back. Pull out from the band, hold it. If it's too much, come up a little bit, hold it there. Little pulses out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly come up and release the band. Last one. Pull out of the band, hinge, hold, and little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly release. You can let go of the band, go onto your fours, keep the toes hooked in still, if you haven't hooked them in. Pull your shoulder blades down. Good. Now a little bit of everything has worked, full body. Keep those arms relaxed. Keep a slight little bend in those elbows, joints. And then from there, keep your eye line a little bit forward to the front end of the mat. You've got that leg under your shoulder blades. Now lift both your knees just off. Hold them there. Keep it for 5. Now keep scooping up that stomach. 4, 3, keep putting up. 2, 1, and then slowly drop those knees down. Now when you come out of it, careful that you don't collapse. So keep the length there. Lifting that chest bone, pull into your lower abs, lift both your knees off the mat again. Careful that you don't round the spine, hold it there. Keep it for 10 this time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop the knees, unhook your feet, and then lie on your stomach. Good. Holding it there. Now let the nose hover just off the mat. Now take the band. Now just take it over the back here. And grab it with your fingers. So make sure always that your band isn't too far away so you can get hold of it. Okay, then just holding it there in the hands. Now let the nose hover just off the mat. Keep a little bit of length here in the back. Now pull into your lower abdominals, keep that length to that lower back. Lift both your arms a little bit off. Good, now the band will be against the legs, so you don't have to lift your arms high. Now pull down your shoulder blades, lift that chest bone and extend. Lift the head a little bit more, hold it there, and then slowly lower down. Now keep your arms where they are, they don't rest. Sort of brace a little bit with the band. Now pull your shoulder blades down, lift that chest bone up. Hold it, keeping that length here, nothing should be bending at the lower back, so keep that length to that lower back, and then slowly let that nose hover. And then again, and pull down the shoulder blades, like there's little hooks on your shoulders, and lift that chest, keep that neck nice and long, and slowly lower. And again, and exhale to lift that chest, hold it there, keep it there, and slowly lower. Now this next one, lift that chest, pull the shoulder blades down, hold it there, now lift a little bit higher, keep it there, now hold that high to the shoulders, now lift the hands a little bit. Now from there, pull out into the band, so you're going to pull the arms out, 1, little release, pull out 2, pull out 3, pull out 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, and 8, bring the hands in, lower the chest down, and relax your body entirely and just relax it there. Now we're going to change on the last little set. Pull down the shoulder blades again. Let the nose hover. Scoop in those lower abs. Lengthen out that lower back. Lift that chest. Lift your arms. Hold it there. Now from there, keep it there. Instead of pulling out, you lift your arms slightly up for 1. And keep this extension. Lift those arms up 2. Keep a little bit of resistance in your band. And 3. And 4. Pulling down there. 5. And 6. 7. 1 more. And 8. Hold. And slowly lower the arms. Let the chest drop. Relax your body. You can let go of this band. I'm sure you'll be happy to hear. You can put it aside. It's finished for now. Then press yourself up. Go back onto all fours. Remember the hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Get that little bit of length in that mid back. Now only moving from this lower part of your back. Contract. Exhale, tuck. Good. And then just take it back into neutral, that lower back. Now extend this upper and middle. So lift the chest bone. You can see Quinton's keeping that nice line there with his neck and not just pulling up his head. He's extending there. Then go back into neutral. Now contract lower abdominals, tighten your sides, round the lower back. Lower back, tuck. There you go. And then go back into neutral. Then extend this upper and middle. Very nice. And then go back to neutral. 1 more little set and tuck. Rounding. Back into neutral. And then extend this upper and middle. And then back into neutral. Keep that neutral. Hook your toes into the mat. Then from there, lift the knees, go up into an up stretch, so lift the buttocks as well. And then just hold it there. Feel like you're trying to push your heels towards the mat. Hold it. Good. Now slowly start to walk your hands back towards your feet. You can bend your knees if needed. Eventually you're going to drop those heels. Let the arms just hang. Let the body hang. Let the head just feel heavy. Tuck that chin. Now slowly come up, just so you can get all the blood to go in the right place so you don't feel lightheaded or dizzy at the top. And then just come up, nice and tall there. Lift that chest. Good. Then you can turn and face forward. Arms are just relaxing next to your side. That right arm can go out in front of you. From there, left hand grabs the shoulder or the elbow. Take it across. Turn your thumb down. Feel that it stretches into the deltoid here. Nothing's rotated in the body. You've just taken that arm across. You haven't lifted the shoulder. You haven't turned your body. Just keep it there and just hold it. Breathing in, breathing out. Remember, as you stand, you don't want to just stand heavy in the legs. You want that length through that spine. Slowly bring that arm back. And then just switch and change. Now left hand, grab the elbow, take that left arm across the body. Turn that thumb down. Now just the opposite side so you can feel it pulling down the shoulder. If the body doesn't lean back, ribs stay in. And then you can just let go. Let the arms hang. Make a little fist. Hands go out slightly. Open all 10 fingers. Close them. Open, close. And just keep going. Try and go quicker as you go. Get those fingers to work. And as you keep going, you'll find that it starts to go up your forearms. The fingers start to get a little bit tired. The speed of it starts to decrease a little bit. It almost feels like those fingers can't go open and close as quick as they did in the beginning. Keep going until that endurance of them, they just can't go anymore. And keep going. And relax and just shake out your arms. Let them just hang. Drop your chin down towards your chest bone. And gently just lift that head. Tip it back. Lift the chin up. Careful that your body doesn't change. So just the head. Drop that chin down. And tip it back. And then level it so it's in the center. Then turn your head to the right. Bring it back to center. Turn your head to the left. Bring it back to center, and then do one more to each side, and turn, and back to the left. Then from there, drop your chin, circle it down through the center, and then lift it up on the right. And then just drop it down, circle through the center, and lift it up on the left. And then just do one more, and drop, circle it through the center, lifting it up. Once you're there, turn it forward, and you can relax. And well done. Until next time.